Alright guys, it's time to take a look at Zilliqa here on the channel once again. Now you can see Zilliqa has pretty much since March been forming a cup, and I believe it's going to come up to this 039 mark and make a little handle here. And when it finally decisively breaks above this point, you're going to see a blast off. Now this is not exactly how it's going to be, but this is just an example. You can look at Tron, for example, I believe on a weekly time frame, which is better, and you can see how a cup and handle really looks, guys. So Zilliqa is forming that right now. At the moment, it really hasn't made it up to the 039 mark yet, but that, I think it's coming, guys. So anyways, I do believe the target of that would be, let's just make this a trend line, and I know it's not a trend, but let's just say this is the mark. Although that's not completely straight, but it doesn't matter, guys. It's just an example. So let's say we'll put it there. That's the breakout point. Now that's going to take us up to about 6.5 cents. And yeah, I mean, it's not a huge target, guys. It's not like dollars or anything, but we got to take this one step at a time. Now, I do have a little bit of Zilliqa in my bag. I do believe this project is okay. So yeah, I mean, I am maybe a little bit biased towards it. But yeah, I think this is going to be one that's going to see higher all-time highs. I think the all-time high for this, if we go back on this chart, guys, was up here, yeah, almost 26 cents. So I do believe Zilliqa, oops, I should put that back. I'll put that back later, guys. Doesn't really matter right now because we're not close to it. But yeah, I do believe Zilliqa is going to surpass its all-time highs. And, we're going to see probably maybe 50 cents to $1 with Zilliqa this coming bull run at least. Taking a look at Zilliqa, the tokenomics, guys, basically there's a max supply of 21 billion. About 19.9 billion have been created so far. And much of that is already circulating. So that's a good thing to see. Now, like I said, all-time high was around 26 cents or so. And it's still 86% down on its high, guys. So I believe, it's still a coin that you can pick up that hasn't done like many coins and beaten its all-time high yet. Take a quick look at Bitcoin here. Bitcoin is a little bit struggling, so I'm going to take off this little inverse head and shoulders. I don't think that is really in play anymore, guys, unfortunately. Now, if we extend this, let's see if this is hanging on. Yeah, it's hanging on by a thread, guys. So let's see if it gets a bounce here on a weekly time frame. It needs to close above about 97,000. Let's just say $98,000, and then I think it's going to continue to the upside, guys. The market cap, guys, seeing a little bit of a red candle today, but I don't think we have to worry. Yesterday it did retest this little line right here. It did get a bounce. Today it's kind of getting a little bit of a what we call a doji candle. So yeah, I think there's nothing really to worry about, guys. I do believe we're going to see this continue sooner rather than later. Going to look at the total market cap excluding Bitcoin, guys. It's getting a green candle. Alts are going up. So this is great to see, especially for altcoin holders like myself. And yeah, guys, I can just show you the crypto bubbles real quick, but pretty much everything is in the green, guys. Almost nothing is in red right now. When it comes to Bitcoin dominance, guys, you can see that there's been multiple large candles to the downside. And right now, the dominance is working on 55.07. It hasn't reached it yet, but basically you can see that it broke through the 55.93 dominance level. And yeah, guys, it looks like it is probably going to continue to the downside. Once it breaks this, 53.97 is the next target. And then I have to mark out some new targets, guys. But yeah, we'll see how far this falls and how fast. But yeah, it's really, really going, down quickly, guys. As a result, you can see it's altcoin season still. We are in the 80s now. It's 82, guys. So this is the highest that we've seen in a very long time. Basically since, when is this? This is back in January of 2024, 23rd of January or so. So yeah, guys, I mean, 22nd, it looks like. Either way, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, this is massive. I mean, it was an 84 at that point, but we have an 82 right now. I do think we're going to surpass 84. I do believe this is going probably in the 90s and close to 100 possibly. Look at the fear and greed, guys. Basically, we're still in extreme greed, and it's a 76 right now, but yesterday it was an 80, so we are cooling down. That is nice to see, and I think, you know, we should go down a little bit more. I would like to see around 70, maybe 68, and kind of a cool off there. I don't want to be in extreme greed. Maybe greed, you know, or neutral can be the best place for us right now. But yeah, this is the crypto market sentiment. This is not only Bitcoin. This is everything together. Going to look at the FedWatch tools, guys. Basically, not much has changed since last night. I think this number came down just slightly. I believe it was around 75% or so. Doesn't really matter. It really hasn't changed that much. Now, today, guys, you are going to see JOLTS job openings. I think this is in America. This is, yeah, okay. Right now, this is Eastern time, so 7:14. So yeah, that is coming out at 10 o'clock Eastern time in America. So that's just 3/4 hours from me recording this video. So maybe by the time you've seen this, we've already, you know, gotten the numbers. But I think you're going to see quite a bit of volatility. So we need to see if those numbers are good. If they're good, guys, I do believe that, you know, this will go a little bit higher, you know, probably towards 80, 85 or so. But anyways, non-farm payrolls on Friday is the most important. So if I put it on this week, guys, you'll see. But there are some other macro numbers tomorrow, like factory orders and global services, things like this. And Thursday, just jobless claims. But yeah, non-farm payrolls is Friday, guys. If you want to stake your Zilliqa, you can go to Coinondo and type in ZIL, and you'll see multiple places where you can stake. But be careful, guys. I don't know if you want to stake for 120 days, 90 days. It's kind of long, guys. I would, you know, personally, I would go for flexible or 30 days at this point, because you just can't really see so far in the future right now, guys. So a lot of things, you know, are pointing towards that we're going to have still probably at least another 9 months or so of this cycle. At least 6 months. But to be safe, guys, I personally recommend flexible, but totally up to you. I am not your financial advisor. Anyways, guys, if you like this video about Zilliqa, as I said, it looks like it's forming a cup and handle basically here. And let's see if it does that in the short term here. And yeah, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video.